How to integrate your mushroom journey. Hey, welcome to my new video. Let's go. Let's first talk about what is the purpose of going through a journey with the medicine. Many people don't understand how the medicine works. Many people say they had bad trips, they had not really healing experience, or they had paranoia, or any kind of different experience. Even the ones who had great experiences, I noticed they actually don't integrate the changes that have been made. Absolutely, I think that when you take the medicine with the proper intention, with proper setting, and with your readiness, your spiritual maturity, that changes happen no matter what, whether you integrate or not. This is 100%. But I noticed that many people are maybe not spiritually mature or ready for a certain experience, and then they have an overwhelming experience, fear arises, bad trip as they call it, and then they think there is something wrong, or maybe this is just imaginary world, and what is true, what is not, and they get in this confusion, and unfortunately they don't benefit from the medicine. My experience with the medicine has been for quite some time, and I didn't use any kind of drugs, psychedelics, or smoking until I was 30. Okay, I was really programmed to believe that that's something bad, and I was an athlete. I was a vegetarian for 9 years. I was like living my healthy lifestyle and just not drinking, not taking drugs or anything, not having a cigarette, and I was like in another extreme, right? And then something happened. I had a roommate who was recreationally using cannabis and mushrooms, and he would actually smoke few puffs and start writing his book. And this was something that I never saw in my life, because I was programmed to believe from my family and my country that who uses any type of drugs, they are bad and they will die, okay? They will abuse it. So when I saw for the first time someone using this in a creative way, in a smart way, and I start talking to this person and seeing their mindsets, seeing how they think about it, this literally dismantled my way of seeing medicine. That time I thought it's drugs, now I see it as medicine. And I decided to try. So first time I tried mushrooms was a couple of years ago, and I had extremely powerful experience even on a microdose. From that time, I realized that the medicine literally opens the veil that you have been programmed to believe in, call it matrix. And when the medicine opens this veil for you, depending on the setting and depending on circumstances, depending on your intention, you can access certain levels of consciousness. And for me, now after a couple of years doing even microdosing, big doses, I did ayahuasca, I did other types of ceremonies with facilitators and on my own, I realized that the medicine is an opportunity, is an opening for you to see what you need to see. And whether it's something negative or positive, it is just reflecting you your psyche. It is just reflecting you where you're at. It is just reflecting you your fears, your beliefs. Even if you think, oh, I had a bad trip because it made me doubt my intuition, and I started questioning, what is really my intuition? Is this what I'm seeing, or is this what I'm feeling when I'm off of it? Sometimes it's showing literal meaning. Sometimes it's showing just a reflection for you to see where you doubt yourself. Let's say in this example, maybe it's just showing you that you still don't understand what is exactly your intuition. Maybe you're attached to a certain belief what intuition is, and maybe actually it is something else. So I always see medicine as an invitation and an opening to face ourselves, to see certain things about ourselves that we cannot see in a daily setting when we are programmed, when we have obligations, when we have commitments, when we have things to do. We're always in a rush, and this lifestyle, how it is in the modern society, we just don't have enough time to sit with ourselves. And also I notice people don't have tools. People are not educated. People don't know how to regulate their emotions, their nervous system, how to heal their traumas, how to release that, how to reprogram your mind. Literally anyone can do it. Anyone. We're just not taught how to be a human. So medicine comes in and helps us open that veil, open that programming, and see what we're ready to see. And then after the experience, after the journey, is where the real work starts. It doesn't finish on the ceremony. It starts on the ceremony. After you finish, you unravel what you saw, what you felt, what was the message, what happened there, and then you sit with that. And then you start unpacking each thing that was shown to you, because this is gold. When you start unpacking and start healing all those parts of yourself that were opened, then the real integration and result can come. How I did it and how I do with my clients is we discuss, we share, me with myself or with someone I trust, or me with the clients. We share what was the journey. We talk about the story that we played out, because the medicine will sometimes just play it like a movie for you. You will go in a role, you will start playing it out, and you think, oh, I'm just having a good time, but actually you're playing out a role that is ready to be dissolved. This happened to me many times. And then when we unpack the story, when we see what happened, then we can see it from a different angle and see what are the opportunities in that journey for you to quantum jump. Because what you can do in one setting, in one ceremony, you will take probably months or years to do on a regular therapy or a regular healing. So this is like a boot camp. When you go and use any kind of medicine, you go on a boot camp, you speed up. It's like a shortcut, but it needs to be integrated in a proper setting. If it's not like this, how many people I know, they use the medicine in parties, in just random occasions with friends. Still they're dabbling with certain experiences, with certain beliefs and blocks. And that doesn't mean that the medicine is not working. It just needs to be used in a proper setting with great integration. So after we unravel the story of what happened in the journey, then we see where work needs to be done, whether that's in your daily choices, whether that's doing deeper healing with a specific technique, whatever it was shown to you. I will give you an example. If in a journey you were just healing the ancestors and the ancestors showed up in your DNA, then we know after that we need to look at that and do maybe a family constellation on that topic. If something showed up like your inner child and lack and connection with your mother or your father, some negative experiences when you were a child, then we know we need to dig into and do inner child healing and see where is the block. So when we really unpack the journey, then we know what are our next steps. And this can take maybe some time to integrate. Like for me, any journey, it takes time to be integrated, especially after I heal stuff or I apply things that I saw or messages that I received. I start trusting and applying them in my life. Then the real results happen. Medicine is a mirror, is a reflection, and it is an opportunity. And depending on how we use it and what intention we put and how we do the integration, it shapes the result we will have from the journey. If you need any support in integrating your any kind of medicine journey, I am here to support you. We can talk about what you saw, what happened. You have all my links below. Send me a message, send me an email, and let's unpack the journey you had and heal what needs to be healed and integrate it fully. As well as if you never tried it and you need an advice, feel free to contact me and I will be so happy to support you. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe, and see you soon.